The 2017 model is an entirely different car than what enthusiasts lusted for these many years. You wouldn't know that from looking at it, though. On top of the already nutty Civic hatchback design, Honda adds all manner of wings and splitters and vortex generators and scoops until the exterior looks like a disheveled knife drawer. It looks hyper-Japanese in that anime way. It looks more than a bit juvenile. It looks like it would be basically undrivable. But Honda says all of the body addenda are functional, reducing lift, smoothing air over the tires, generating, vortices, and, in the case of the hood scoop, cooling the engine.Ah, the engine. This turbocharged, direct-injected 2.0-liter inline-four is at the core of the Type R's break from the old-style Honda performance, fed up to 22.8 pounds per square inch of boost. This engine cranks out 306 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and 295 pounds-to-feet of torque from 2,500 to 4,500 revolutions per minute, and it revs to a mere 7,000 revolutions per minute, measly by historical hot Honda standards. This is the type of engine that is making us all lazy drivers. You don't have to work for the power here. There's no waiting for the VTEC to kick in. Although the engine has variable valve timing and lift, unlike the C's that has only variable timing, much of the time you needn't bother downshifting, the engine pulling strongly at low revs where an earlier Honda performance engine would leave you hanging. Partisans and purists beware. The rear suspension remains the same multilink arrangement as on all current Civics, but it uses beefier links for stiffness. This being a car with a capital R at the end of its name, the springs are stiffer than a standard Civics by a seemingly crazy 200% up front and 160% in the rear. The anti-roll bars are 170% stiffer up front and 240% in back. Add in stiffer bushings all around and you have a recipe for the worst tried quality this side of pretty much every tuner car we've ever driven. We winced preemptively before we even got into the driver's seat.Right on center. The steering ratio is similar to that of a standard Civic, but further off center. As the Type R's ratio quickens, it's actually slower than the regular Civic for improved high-speed stability. The steering ratio goes from 14.9 to 1 on center to 11.7 to 1 at full lock. If you must know the numbers, Honda apparently knew what it was doing, since you don't once think about the steering ratio while driving the Type R. It simply feels natural. The Type R wears big, fat Continental SportContact 6 summer tires sized 245/30 mounted on 8.5 by 20-inch cast aluminum wheels. Front and rear stuff discussed above, but also dual-zone automatic climate control, proximity entry with push-button start, LED headlights, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatibility, navigation, and a 12-speaker audio system that will set you back $34,775. That's about $1,250 to $5,400 less than its competitors from Subaru, Ford, and VW, or between roughly $7,250 and $9,100 pricier than the less powerful Subaru WRX, Ford Focus Street, and VW GTI.